another way, live your life and stay on the floor. This another way. Anyways, have fun, watch the video, and this is gonna be longer and calmer because yeah, I think that's more ASMR like. So yeah, have fun.
Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be drawing. It's ASMR drawing vid. I'm going to be making a landscape, hopefully it looks good because that's what I want to do. But yeah, so I'm going to be making a landscape. I'm going to be drawing and doing a little ASMR, little tappy taps, drawing like sounds, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get into it. Alrighty, first things first is we have to get like our base. So I'm thinking we're gonna start off with obsidian.
I don't know how to flip it, so you're just gonna have to see it sideways, upside down.
Flip it, but that says obsidian, and it's basically just gonna be like the base of what we're doing. Thinking of doing like a little bit of like a beach thing. And then add some like strokes just to make it look more like water. As the base, it will probably have water anyway. Alrighty, next up we have to draw like the sun. Should we draw a sun or should we draw like a sunset? I think a sunset would be nice. So we'll start from here and then we're gonna yep. Looks about right. I'll show you. That's what we have so far. Doesn't look the best, but it's space, so we're just starting out. And then, okay, that's good. Alright, next up is some birds, but I'll do that after. Do a little sea stuff here, like, there, okay, and we'll do like little lines for where we want the foam of the sea to be at. Alright, we're good. So far we have that done for the base of our drawing. So now we're going to get into the water. Basically, try
Absolutely not.
This says blue jeans, okay? New jeans, blue jeans. I'll stop.
I know what it is. You've
I
explained it
won't
several
make any
times.
more jokes. That's not even that funny. But it says blue jeans. So that's what it is. Yeah. Basically just gonna color. Sharpening because it's not doing its job very well. Let's see if this pops off.
The disappointment.
Bro. Can y'all see that? Let me see. I give up. I give up. I give up. I give up. I don't give up. Let's try again. Bro.
Putting in that arm work, I see.
Alright, I'm gonna try again. This is gonna be the last time, and I won't sharpen it too much. Okay. Now that we have that done, because that's what we need to get done, we have to do another color to mix and match the colors. Let me try this color. This is Mediterranean teal. See a little strip over here. Okay, looks about good. And then just kind of fill it in with this.
Chatting time.
So, I'm going to talk a little bit while I do this. So, for the past few months, I've actually started doing digital art since I think about November, but I was actually a painter and I used to do more traditional art than digital art. So, yeah, I loved doing it, and I still love doing traditional art, but the thing is like I've just been trying to practice with this type of art and just getting better at it, so that's what's been my main focus. So I've been trying super hard with digital art. Alright, I'm gonna move on and do a little bit of this white. It's gonna say pale yellow. Pale yellow. Let's see if it. Okay, it's not bad. I'll use it for this color, and then I'll use a gold color. But yeah, I've basically been doing digital art for a few months now, which is some of the shorts that you might see on my channel. I also have been trying to learn how to edit as well, but that's not really my biggest passion, is to edit. I do think it's fun though, and I do like to do it sometimes, you know. So on rare occasions I'll post and edit. I have noticed that they do get a lot of traction, so you know. But yeah, I guess a lot of people like that I can edit. I don't really know how to though. I think some of my edits,
My JoJo's
can
Bizarre
be
Adventures edit.
a bit not good. I think my most recent edit was really good though, so yeah. And besides my most recent edit, my most popular one was the first one I ever made, and that one I made, I was super bored. I was sitting in my room thinking, what am I supposed to do today? I'm bored. And I was like, I can post a YouTube video, so I made that. And I was like, okay, This is probably not even gonna be that big anyway, because you know, people don't really like seeing edits that look like this, you know. But you know, I tried my best on it, and it got a lot of views, like a lot of them, and I was super surprised. I was not expecting that at all. Like, it was really surprising to me that so many people were watching it so fast. Yeah. The fame started getting to my head at some point. Nah, I'm just playing. It didn't get to my head. I'm not famous. But, you know, it's kind of cool, you know? Posting on YouTube is fun, but to be honest, it takes a lot of effort, and I think that's something I don't put into my videos, is the time. I do put in a lot of effort to edit as best as I can from what I know how to edit, but when it comes to things like time and consistency, I do think that that's something I need to work on, because I don't have a consistent schedule with posting. Normally I just post just for fun. So I'm thinking maybe if I do end up getting more views, and you know, I start having more people that actually like to watch my content, that I'll want to post it more. So yeah. Alright, so we have to do a goldish type of color, right?
Making too much dang noise.
And your phone. Oh my gosh. Let's put that back
Are
there.
we for real right now?
So we have gold here, right? This one is gold metallic. Metallic? No, this doesn't. Did I say gold metallic?
You're doing everything wrong.
No. Okay. Gold metallic. That's what it says, but you can't see it because I was holding the pencil wrong. Okay. Gold metallic. Let's use it. I'm gonna use it on the seafoam. Just a little bit more. Just to add some depth, I guess. I want to make it look like seafoam. So, yeah, that's good. Again, I'm not the best drawer. I'm not the best at my craft. It's something I like to do, but I'm not the best at it, and that's okay. I love drawing. This is really fun. It's really fun, exciting, and new, and it's something that I've never really done in person or like for a camera. So I thought this would be a good video idea to just show you guys like how I draw. Might post more videos. I want to also post like roleplay videos where it's like, oh, you're at a hospital or something like that. That reminds me, Animal Hospital. I don't know if some of you guys have played that game, but it's pretty cool. It's basically a game where you like treat animals and patients and stuff. But the catch is like there's lore to it, so you'd have to learn that first. But I can tell you a little bit of the lore. So basically there's gonna be this guy named Matthew, alright? And that guy's who's gonna be popping into the hospital because his sister was turned into an anomaly, like done experiments on by a guy named Dr. Harlow, and that guy was the one doing it, and not only was he the one doing it, but he was also your boss. He is the head doctor of the facility. That's insane, right? It's crazy. So you have to find out these secrets about what's going on. And yeah, there's also a guy named Barney. I do not like Barney. I've never liked him. Ever since I started playing that game, I did not like him. I still don't. He's always stealing coffee. If y'all play the game, you know. But if you don't, play the game and you'll find out, okay? Because when your sanity is low and you need coffee, and he steals your coffee, then you're going to be there, like, side-eyeing him. And you're going to be mad, like how I was. Okay.
That
So,
says toasted
done that.
coffee.
Pop out with a little bit of this. Toasted coffee. Toasted coffee? Toasted. It's not toasted coffee, it's toasted toffee. Who's naming these pencils? Who's naming these pencils? Who's naming these? Crazy, it's not even Crayola. Crazy Art Timeless Creations. These names, they need to be fixed. I'm just playing.
So you're legally blind?
That's my fault. I keep saying things wrong. I keep reading things wrong. That reminds me. I can't read. I have glasses. So, I can't read. I could learn how to read, but nobody got time for that. I'm just playing. I know how to read, okay? Of course I do. I just have an issue with like sitting there and actually staring at something and being like, okay, I understand this. Nah, that's not me. Alrighty, so now we can move on to the sun. Oh, and I'll show you how far we are into the process because you guys might want to know. I know. Ooh. I know, okay? I know that this does not look the best. It's literally just art. Art comes in all shapes and sizes. You can't judge it, okay? Can't judge it properly. You're not an artist. You probably are. But I don't know that. So for the meantime, you're not an artist, so you can't tell me what to do. Okay? Yeah, no, I'm just playing. I would ask for advice, but I genuinely don't know how to use it. Not to mention, I don't really ask for it because I don't need it. I do art just to do it. I don't do it because I'm trying to get better. So advice doesn't really sit with me in the way that it might sit with other people. I take it and then I try to do something with it and then I end up just going back to the same art style that I'm comfortable with. Which is no offense to the people that help me or try to give me advice about art. It's more so that I just have a problem with like trying new things, which, as you know, I was trying digital art, but that doesn't mean I like to try new things. That just means I was trying digital art and I still do. It's just something that's stuck. And normally I stick with things that I'm more comfortable with. So this was definitely very new. And when I started digital art, I actually stopped for about a month and then I went back to doing digital art because I just was really unsure of myself, but I wanted to practice and try and see if I could get
Digital
better.
art.
So that was basically my whole basis as to why I wanted to do digital art. I keep saying digital art. It's kind of getting to me.
It turned out blue.
The sky's gonna be like a variant from like this to like red-ish, I think. So we're starting to do like a light blue sky. Should I just not do like a sunset, but just keep it like, I think I should do a sunset. It just makes more sense if I did. I don't know. You guys should let me know, if you want to, what type of videos I should make. Because I don't ever bored. I get very bored. That is not a good color. Let me find an orange. Found it. Found an orange. This is gonna be a reddish. This is gonna be like a reddish orange. Okay. That's fine.
this it isn't looking good.
Again, my art is not the best. That's okay. Nobody's art is the best. So. Alrighty. We're gonna move on to shading in this orange into a radiant of like a type of pink. Did I say radiant? I mean gradient or like variant of pink. Pinkity pink pink. This is pink. This looks really red. This is red. This is pink. They look about the same, right? Tricky. You gotta look at the top part. And then you gotta see. It says ruby red. That's a lie. That's a lie that Crayola is trying to sell you because they're trying to make you get their pencils. None of their pencils are pink. None of their pencils are red. They're all pink. They're lying to you. Yeah. I'm just playing. Crayola, don't see me. Crayola isn't lying to you, but they do use pink pigments in their red. And because red is such a color that you cannot naturally like recreate, you have to kind of like do different things. So I'll tell you something. I'll whisper and I'll tell you something. So you know how printers work, right? Printers actually, I think they use between RGB to the printer colors. So in printer colors, you get magenta, which if I can find magenta, I will try to. Like this type of color. They get magenta. They get like a teal, so like something like this, and then they get a yellow, so something like this that has shavings on it. Wow. Okay. They get these colors for the printers, but they use red, yellow, and blue, like this type of blue, as like the primary colors. You see what I'm getting at? Let me put the yellow in the middle so it looks more uniform. So the only thing that is certain is that yellow is like the main sort of like color that you cannot recreate. The rest of these though, these can be turned different ways. So a lot of magenta or like a bright certain type of magenta can end up making a red, and a more like toned out teal could be a blue. You know what I'm saying? Different colors make different things is what I'm trying to explain, I guess. So yeah, but I don't know the color theory. I don't want you guys to take my advice all the way, because I'll tell you right now, I do not know my color theory. I do not be studying enough about the colors and stuff. I do need to be getting on that, but I don't be doing it, so I have to get on that. But yeah, so that's something I learned, is that printer colors are different from like colors that you'd see as like the primaries. It's pretty cool. I don't know, something I learned, something that's new to me. So yeah. I said I was gonna get a pink, right? Yeah, I'm gonna get a pink. So like this. Okay. This is very pastel. I'm not trying to dig into the pencil, like dig the pencil into the paper too much, because if I do, then that'll create like indentations on the other paper behind it. So I'm just trying to be gentle. So I think I'm gonna do like a weird shading,
why are you so loud?
like gradient. So it's gonna be purple next. So that face I made. It was my pencil. Sorry, I'm being loud today. Right? But turn this back into pink, which will turn into purple.
You sure about that?
I don't feel like I'm doing this right, but I feel like I also am. I'm trying my best, homie, okay? Okay. Oh, so you hear my table rocking? That's because I'm trying to draw too hard. So you might hear my table going crazy. Okay. Next up, we'll go into a like purplish blue, sort of the same blue that we use for the water. There's probably a better one in my category, and I don't know why. Probably do have better colors, but I'm lazy, so I'm not gonna get a different color from my stash when I just have the ones that I have in front of me. Big brain moment. All math, as the ladies say. Okay. Okay. This right here is looking muy bueno. Okay, what's next? I gotta turn the whole thing blue. Trying to make ASMR here, not a riot, not a reckoning, not a sound. I don't even know if both of those words even acquire like or mean the same thing as like being loud.
I don't know, you tell me.
But I'm not trying to be loud. Do a little ASMR and then it started getting loud. What? Okay, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? This is like a purple. Yeah, but I'm gonna put this as a sky. Wait, did I say I was gonna do blue for the entire? Then I ended up doing purple. Yeah, so I switched up the plan.
We back to this again?
I went back to this one. This one is the blue jeans.
Please do.
Blue jeans, new jeans. I'm gonna stop talking. Fade into the next scene. Okay, so we have done basically a lot of things. We've done the sand, we've done the sky, we've done a lot of stuff. Should I erase? Do this. So if you see this on my hand, I put marker on my hand earlier. It was red marker, yeah. As you can guess it, we have finished. Okay, this is the end result. Let me sign my name on this though. Extra ASMR for you there.
You being loud again?
Okay. Ta-da! You can't see it really well, but this is the finished product. Alright.
I don't know.
Yeah. Why do my fingers have indents in them? What? Alright, let me cut this.